I welcome you all to OT Vibes TV. This is your boy Imana, and today's session is going to be very wonderful. I have with me a catfish farmer, the youngest catfish farmer in Ghana. You will like this episode, and I'm precisely at Pomaa's farm, at somewhere Amasaman. So stay tuned, like the channel, subscribe to it if you know you've not done so, as I interview my guest to you. Yo, so what's up?
Cool,
I'm finally at your farm.
Yes.
And how's everything going?
Everything is going on well. What's up for you?
I'm very, very good.
Thank God.
Wow. My viewers will want to know who you are. Your name, where you come from, what you do, your age.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, my name is Pomaa.
Okay.
And I'm 16 years.
Okay.
And I'm from the Eastern region.
Eastern region. Which side of the Eastern region, please?
Ebitifi Enobo.
Ebitifi Enobo. Into your Koni.
Me Koni Mpa.
Pure pa.
Pure.
Guys. All right. So, what do you do?
Miss Koliwo Odan Senior High School.
All right. So you are a student of Odan Senior High.
I'm a student of Odan Senior High, Form 1.
Form 1.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you're a Form 1 student from Odan Senior High,
Yes.
a secondary school student.
A secondary school student.
And you said how old are you?
16 years.
16 years.
Yes.
Really? So what motivated you to do this?
Since I was a child,
Okay.
that was the age of 8.
8 years.
Yes.
Wow.
I had interest in fishes. Okay, when I watch documentaries,
Okay.
like I just like them, and I thought of doing some.
So you thought of doing something in the future?
Yes, in the future. And
Really?
Yes. And when I completed SHS, waiting for my results to
Okay.
SS, and you see, I thought of doing something. So
Okay.
I told my sister, and she thought it was a good idea rearing fishes in our own house.
Wow.
And she told my parents, and they really helped us, and that's how we are now.
Okay, so we have so many agricultural products you can easily venture into. When it comes to even aquaculture, we have catfish, we have shrimp, we have, in fact, so many things. What motivated you that finally it was catfish you settled on?
I just like them. And do you know something?
All right.
One day my brother sent me out, and he bought fish for me. That was catfish.
All right.
I didn't know, but after eating it,
All right.
and I realized it was catfish. It
Wow.
was very nice.
Wow.
So I decided to rear them and sell. It
Wow.
was very, very nice.
So that also motivated you to
Yes.
finally settle on.
Yes.
Wow. So how do you manage to blend school with this?
You see, I'm a boarder, so when I go off to school, my
Okay.
sister does everything, changing their water, feeding them, washing the pond. She does everything.
All right. So now you are on vacations and you are in the house.
In the house.
So when you
I'm
come
in
home,
charge.
all right. So when you come home, you take charge of everything.
Everything, yes.
Wow. So how many times do you feed your fishes?
I feed them twice a day.
Twice a day.
Yes.
Do you have any water, problems?
Not really.
Not really.
It's okay. I change it every week.
You change the
That's
water
Sunday.
every week.
Yeah.
Wow. So fine. Where did you learn all these things from?
I learned this from online.
Online?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, from online, and yeah,
It's been helpful.
it's been helpful.
Wow. But are you having any challenges with the farm?
Not really.
Haven't you had any mortalities?
Then I had 1,000 fingerlings.
Okay. You started with 1,000
I
fingerlings.
started with 1,000.
All right.
But due to my inexperience in this, I lost 200.
You lost 200 pieces.
I lost 200
You
pieces.
left with 800 pieces.
Yes.
Wow.
But now I'm well experienced in it, so I'm not sure I lost.
So you're not losing anymore.
I'm not losing anymore.
Wow. And how many months are your fishes?
1 month, 2 weeks. Yeah, getting to 2 months.
Wow. 1 month, 2 weeks.
Yes.
And you've been the one taking care of them.
Yes.
This 1 month, 2 weeks.
With the help of my sister.
With the help of your sister. Wow. Charlie, when you had you, hi, 16 years.
Yes.
Wow. You are a motivation to many watching us. Because mostly you are not even done with school.
Yes, I'm
not to
done.
talk of the university. And you are doing this. So let's make a simple calculation here.
Okay.
If your catfish should reach a table size and you have to sell them, let's say even 25 cedis, please multiply for me 800 pieces by 25 cedis. Let's see how much you are going to get. So if you stay home and you tell yourself there is no job, in fact you don't want to do something, and let me tell you, I'm telling you, I've always been telling you this, agriculture is booming. You better move along with us or you better quit. Which one? Where do you stand? So stay tuned. All right. So I was asking, how do you manage your way out with this to school?
Yes.
How do you manipulate things? Does it worry your academic?
No.
It doesn't worry you?
It doesn't worry at all.
Wow.
Yes.
When you are in school, have they been calling you that we are having mortalities, this and this? That gives you the pressure to even come home and, you know.
You see, since we lost the 200, so far we haven't lost any.
You've not lost anything yet?
So when I'm in school, I've been calling my sis to ask how are they faring.
Wow.
What's going on? Yeah.
Hey, Chala, I like you. Hey. Serious. Hey. So what's the dream like? Now you have about 800 pieces.
Yes.
You have 800 pieces.
Yes.
All right. So what's the dream like? Are you planning of expanding?
Yes, I'm planning of expanding and exporting.
Wow. Charlie. Wow.
I'm really planning of expanding and exporting. Yes.
Okay.
You see, I have this bro in South Africa. It was like when it's smoked, when it gets to the table side and it has been smoked. Okay. He wants some. Like he has placed an order. And even some women here down there, they were like, when it gets to the table size,
you should contact them.
Yes.
So you are planning of also smoking to export?
Yes.
Wow. And what's the price for the smoked one per one?
Okay, so now it will be around 40, 45 cedis.
Wow.
Yes.
But how much do you sell the raw one? Like the...
You see, initially it was 20, 25, but how things are going is 35.
It's 35.
Yes.
Okay, and is your feed costly? Does the feed cost now?
Yeah, it's really
it's very costly.
It's costly.
Wow. But alongside this, you are being able to maneuver your way through.
Yes.
Charlie, God is in control.
God is in control.
God is in control. You are doing good. In fact,
thank you.
We'll be going to your farm to check how your fishes are faring.
Okay.
Wow. Charlie. Okay, so how did you get money to finance the project?
Okay, when it comes to the finance, my sister and my parents have been very supportive here.
Wow.
Yeah, because my sister used her national service money to support, and also when I was schooling, I was saving some, so I had like, let's say 500 cedis.
So you okay, so you had the brain behind everything,
yes.
And also you added 500 cedis too. Yes. All right, I would like to get a real chat with your sister, know the total cost for everything and how things were. So your sister was the financier to this project.
Yes.
And when it comes to the construction, how did you construct it? Did you have any dimension in your mind?
Dimension. That was 16 by 13.
16 by 13.
13, yes.
And did you know the amount of fishes that capacity can take?
By my research, I realized that 16 by 13 capacity can take...
Is it 16 feet by 13 feet?
Yes, 16 feet by 13 feet. Can take 1,000 fishes.
All right.
That's why I got 1,000.
Wow. Charlie, as I said, you are a motivation to many. In fact, many watching us to start wanting to do something. And it's very good. It's very, very good. So far, any challenges?
No.
You've not had any?
Yes.
Wow, everything is going on well.
Everything is going on well.
Okay, so tell your friends, tell those watching you, talk to them and let them, tell them agriculture is real.
What I'll tell my friends is that agriculture is very good. Even if you don't do it to sell, just do it for yourself. Like vegetables, like you don't need to buy, just plant and use. And do you know something?
Okay, I'm listening.
We are even starting a snow farming.
So your parents are ready?
They are ready. So like, let's take that 2 weeks to come. Everything will be set.
Hey, Charlie. Is that how old are you?
I'm 6.
I don't believe it.
You should believe it.
16 years?
Yes.
So where do you get this kind of information from?
Online. You see, everything is on the internet. It's on the internet. So when you just search it, you get it.
So you've been making most of your research online?
Online, yes.
And has it been helpful?
Very helpful.
So okay, fine, you were advising your friends, advise them.
So I'll tell you that agriculture is very good. Put yourself into it to help you one day.
Charlie, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
So I have with me here Pomaa's sister. As she said, she has said a lot about her. So without wasting my time, let's get to her. How are you doing?
I'm fine, yourself?
I'm good. And what's your name?
I am Achadi.
Pomaa spit all out. In fact, she said a lot about you. She told me she's the orchestrator, but you are also the brain behind it. So how did everything, started?
Well, I was there when she came to me.
All right.
I think around that time she had finished JHS.
JHS, that was what she said.
Yeah, and she came to me with the idea. So I thought it was a very good idea because I had already heard about it.
All right.
So we just had to implement it.
All right.
And that's how it came about.
All right. So talking about the construction of the pond, you know, most of the times we see it in a form of either a square or a rectangular form. But this time we came to see it 16 by 13 with a U shape.
Exactly.
And also the panel of the U blocked. I'll take a picture of the pond and show it to you. She said you were the brain behind it. What inspiration or what did you see, and you know, how did you finally got to that design?
Yeah. So before we didn't have enough space.
All right.
Yeah. So we wanted to do something that could divide the fishes from the smaller ones and the bigger ones, and also the sick ones.
The sick ones. Okay.
Exactly. So that's how it came about.
All right. So after you decided to get a smaller portion for the fingerlings.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's very nice. The idea behind it is very superb. All right. So you are 22 years.
Yeah.
So how did you manage to get money to finance this project?
Oh, okay. So around that time I was doing my service.
Okay.
And alongside working.
Okay.
So I was able to gather my money from service.
Okay.
And also my parents.
Your parents supported?
Yeah, they supported.
They've been very supportive.
Yeah.
Wow. So Pomaa said she added about 500 cedis. Yeah, she added 500 cedis. And so okay, fine. With the construction, how much did it cost?
Oh, it was around 2,500 to 3,000 there.
Okay, it was around the range of 2,500 to 3,000.
Yeah.
Wow. Charlie, you guys have done well. I really like it. It's very good. So are you do you have any plans of selling it? Yes. Or you are just doing to consume in the house?
No, not at all. So we have plans of selling. Actually, we've had people come about to, to inquire.
All right.
But it's not up to the size we want, so
all right.
Yeah, waiting till it gets
to the bigger size you want. All right.
Yeah, to sell it. So we have people there waiting.
All right. So are you ready to expand this? Are you ready to make it big?
Yes. Exporting. Yeah.
Wow.
So with time we will sell the fresh ones and also smoke them. The smoked ones would be exported.
Wow.
Yeah, some of them would be sold in the country.
Yes.
People will come for it, so we'll sell some here and export.
Wow. Anyway, she told me she's a boarder in Akin State. In Odan Senior High, SS1 student.
Yes.
And when she goes to school, how do you manage to facilitate everything yourself?
Well, when she goes, she leaves everything to me.
Okay.
And from changing of the water to feeding them, everything I take care of. But there's this other guy that comes around to help sometimes.
All right.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to go to work, so I'm unable to, do one or two things. So I call him to come and help me.
All right.
And he's been of help so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I don't know your shifts at work though. How many times do you feed them a day?
2 times.
2 times.
Morning and evening.
Morning and evening.
Yeah. So I feed them around 6:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And I come back from work around 5:30.
Okay, so you come back from work 5:30.
Yeah.
So you feed them somewhere 5:30 to 6 o'clock in the evening.
6:30 thereabouts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So what challenges have you had so far?
Oh, actually we've not really had any challenges. It's just cleaning the pond and all of that. It's difficult sometimes, but I manage it.
So how do you manage to clean the pond?
Yeah, so we drain the water.
Okay.
And then we clean it.
You clean it?
Yeah.
So you drain the water from the pond, then you scrub with your hands?
Yes.
What of the fishes? What do you do with the fishes in the pond?
Oh, we push them to one side. So per the construction, it's in a U shape. So we push them to one side and then we scrub one side. So when we are done, we push them back to
the other side.
Yeah, and then we continue like that.
Charlie, your ideas are very, very... I'm going to adopt these ideas.
Well,
once I want to venture into catfish, I will definitely get into it.
Yeah,
do those kind of construction. Wow. So is catfish profitable in Ghana?
As it stands, I know it is, but since we've not made any
sales yet.
Yes, I can't really tell, but I know it is. per the research I have done.
All right. She said you are having 800 fishes currently in the pond.
Yeah. Actually, it used to be 1,000.
Okay.
But we lost 200 along the way, so we have.
Why was it because of inexperience?
Yes, I can say that we were not experienced very much.
All right. Is this the first time you are doing this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then you guys force.
Yeah.
And who mentored you?
It's just research. You know, information is readily available, so you just have to.
Charlie. I beg you for do something. Oh. You for do something. Wow. Can we know how much you are going to be selling, at the table size?
Okay. So as it stands, we are thinking about 35 cedis.
35 cedis?
Yeah, for the fresh ones.
For the fresh ones?
Yes.
Okay.
And probably 45 for the smoked
For the smoked ones.
But as time goes on, it may either decrease or increase. So for now, that is what
Are you suffering when it comes to the feeding?
Yeah. It's very expensive.
Now it's expensive, eh?
It is expensive. So that would actually influence our decision on selling.
All right. Wow.
Can you imagine? They are at a stage where they consume 3 mm.
Okay.
So
they've gotten to the stage where they consume 3 mm.
Yes.
How many months are they now?
Oh, actually, they are 1 month and I think 2 or 3 weeks, almost 2 months actually.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so they are at that stage where they consume like 3 mm.
Okay.
And one bag is about 270 cedis, if I'm not mistaken.
Is there anything you want to tell our viewers?
Actually, I don't have much to say. All I can say is, you can do something for yourself. Don't wait till you have someone giving you a job to do. Actually, people are waiting for jobs from people.
All right.
Yeah, because as I'm here with you, I'm done with uni.
Okay.
I'm working alongside doing this.
All right.
So on the side, you can have something to do. It's not as if you have to wait for someone to employ you first before you have something doing exactly. So yeah, that's all I can say for
all right, I'm eagerly and I want to visit your farm. So if you wouldn't mind, you can take me on an excursion to your farm just explain to me, because I've seen a whole lot of the piping, how all this came about. So let's get there and just take me through. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. I beg, subscribe to it and follow me. Okay, so where is your outlet?
We have 2 outlets actually.
All right.
Yeah. There's one over there.
There's one over there.
Yeah. There's one over there.
All right. Okay, so there's one over there.
Yeah.
All right, and
the one over there.
And the one.
That's to prevent the water from overflowing.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So this is actually the pond. It's in a U form, and there's one section here blocking this side. This is where they keep the smaller ones.
Yeah.
This is where they keep the smaller ones. So you said how many months are they?
1 month, 2 or 3 weeks.
1 month, 2 or 3 weeks. Wow.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now?
Right now we are draining the water. We want to change it.
You are draining the water?
Yeah. Today is Sunday, so
okay.
We are draining it. It changes once a week.
Okay, that's when? Every Sunday?
Every Sundays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you drain everything, you wash the pond, then you refill it?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Wow, Charlie. 800 pieces of fishes. Yeah. So what does the dream look like? Are you planning of expanding, like getting bigger sites?
Yeah. We'll get a bigger pond.
All right.
Yeah. This is very small for now. But since this is the space we have, so this is what we are using now. But as time goes on, we'll get a bigger one.
Okay.
Actually, we have the backyard too. We can expand to that part.
All right. Yeah. So you have a land at the back.
Yes.
That you want to also expand.
Yeah.
The ponds. Wow. So the water has finally been changed, and you can see them live and colored. Very nicely. Look at the way they're just swimming in the water. They've had fresh. They've had fresh oxygen, and you can see they're now vibing well. Wow. All right. Wow. These are the smaller ones. So are you going to feed them any moment from now?
No, we have to wait for 24 hours after the water has been changed.
All right.
So it's not advisable to feed them before and after the water has been changed.
The water has been changed. All right. Yeah. How secure is the place?
Oh, it's very, very secured. We have dogs we open during the night.
Okay.
And when we are out of home, we open them too. So if someone is coming in, they are there to protect and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you have dogs, running 24/7.
Yes.
To scare away robbers from, attacking the fishes. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you planning of hatching your own fishes or?
Yes. We'll start doing that as soon as we have enough space.
All right.
For now we don't, so we'll start doing that.
Okay. So for now you buy the fingerlings from outside.
Yes.
But once you get yourself enough space, as you said, you start hatching out your own fishes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How does the dream look like?
It looks brighter. Next year we are hoping to expand it and export.
Okay. So she's much concerned about the exportation, Charlie. All right. So to you, how does the dream look like?
Like she said, it's very bright.
All right.
So yes, as time goes on, I said earlier that we are going to expand.
Okay.
We'll do just that.
All right.
And probably export.
All right.
She said.
All right. Do you have any social media handles, your number, so in case people want to buy from you? Can you put down your number?
Yes, we have a number I can put out.
All right.
0244.
All right.
211.
Okay.
729.
All right.
Yeah.
So the number is, you said 0244 211 729. All right. So that's the number for Pomaa Farms. Once you need, in any quantity, you can contact them. You can do business with them. Any advice for the youth?
Oh yes. I don't have much to say. All I can say is you can have something doing on the side, even if you've not studied agriculture. You can venture into it. It's something that you can venture. It's very lucrative.
Okay.
Seriously.
There's a very touching story. A 16-year-old girl. Really? So stay tuned as we bring to you more on OT Vibes. Subscribe to the channel. Shalom. Peace. Bye.